Right, on today's video, I'll be going through my Mondo Records collection. I was going to include Death Waltz in this as well, but I think I've just got maybe a few too many releases. I haven't got the biggest collection of both them labels, but I think for one video, it just drag out a bit. So I will be doing me Mondo / Death Waltz releases in the next video. And they are predominantly horror as well, really. Whereas Mondo is non-horror. Most of my releases are anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's have a look. Right, up first we have Big Trouble in Little China by the incredible John Carpenter. The artwork is done by Phantom City Creative, and as usual, they've absolutely smashed it. That front cover is great, but for some reason, I proper love that back cover. It just captures the film perfectly. And that border looks so good as well. And then you've got that gatefold, low pan looking sick like that. Such a boss gatefold, that. Then you get the bus tour flyer, which is a great touch by Mondo. Very, very nice touch. And I've just seen, when I pulled it out, mine's been slit down the record and been getting nice and battered, which is it's always great to find out. And then Mondo includes Obi strips, which is a great addition, to be honest. I do like that Mondo include them, to be honest. It's just a boss little keepsake for the record. And then these are pressed on black vinyl, so I'll just get the one out because both centre labels are the same as well. So you'd only really need to see the one, but you've got that side A, which that label looks sick. And then you have the Guardian, which is proper cool, man. But yeah, I absolutely love Big Trouble in Little China. It's probably my favourite Kurt Russell role, or it's top two, definitely. I just think Kurt Russell is incredible in it, and it's one of my favourite Carpenter films as well. But yeah, Big Trouble in Little China. Right, up next is The Avengers Infinity War. Now, the artwork is done by Matt Taylor, and to be fair, that front cover is glorious. The amount he's packed onto that is insane. And for some reason, it is massively busy, but it's still very readable. Like, I don't think that's overcrowded. I don't think that's overworked. I think that still really works as a piece. Like, that's a great front cover. It's a triple record, so it's got quite the gatefold as well, which is absolutely stunning. And then you've got Thanos there. I'm not a massive Marvel fan, to be honest, but during lockdown, I just watched them all because what else are you doing, really? And the Avengers trilogy was outstanding, I thought, and Infinity War, the score to this was great. So I didn't want to grab all the releases, but I did want to pick one up for the collection, so I just settled on this, and I got it on eBay for a really good price as well. Obviously, Obi strip, which is, again, great addition. You get 12 by 12 print, and like I say, it is a triple record. These are all colours as well. So I got red, that would be disc 3. That's not the second disc. And there you go. But yeah, really nice release. Right, up next we've got the absolutely incredible score by John Williams of Jaws, and the artwork is by Phantom City Creative, and the decision to make that the front cover is absolutely genius. I think the song is called Out to Sea, and you can literally hear that playing when you look at that. Like, that's such a good decision to have that as the front cover. And then you've got that back cover, which is exactly what Phantom City Creative do very well. Nice, simple, but very effective. And that gatefold, again, just trademark Phantom City in it. Just absolutely smashed the gatefold again. So good, man. This is your Obi strip here, which, yeah, I just love that. Mondo include them, to be honest. You get some liner notes, which is the music of Jaws, which is quite a cool little read, to be honest. And I do love that they included Quint's outstanding drawing. It's so good. I need to get that tattooed on me, definitely. Sadly, I have got the black vinyl pressing of this, which I say sadly, not because I dislike black vinyl whatsoever, but the blood pool variant of Jaws is so good, and I think if that popped up for a decent price, I probably would move this on and pick that up, because that is a stunning release. And I was after this for ages, because Jaws, even the black pressing, doesn't pop up for a good price, really. I think I ended up paying like 65 quid or something like that, maybe 60, which for Jaws isn't actually that bad. I don't love paying that for a record, obviously, but yeah, it's Jaws in it, and I needed to add that. I've got an OG pressing as well, but I needed the Mondo extended version. Absolutely incredible. It's one of my favourite scores and one of my favourite films. So yeah, I needed to pick this up. Right, up next is Cannibal Holocaust. The artwork is by Joch, and I'm not his biggest fan anyway, to be honest. I do find him to be fairly overrated as an artist. Well, just for my taste. I can't say overrated, but yeah, he gets a lot of love in the art world and like the print world and that, and it doesn't really work too much for me, man. Like, that's your front cover, that's your back cover, and this gatefold, man, it's just, I don't know, it's quite like an abstract style, and it's just not my style of artwork, really. So personally, I'd like a little bit more from a Cannibal Holocaust release, especially some of the images you've got in this film, mate. You can do a hell of a lot art wise, and I think personally it's a slight missed opportunity for me. But the record itself, though, is absolutely glorious, mate. You've got, that's your first side, and the center label to this back side is perfect. That is, when you put it on the turntable, it pierces through the mouth, and it's such a genius touch. I absolutely love the score to Cannibal Holocaust, and I've got to be honest, I love the film as well. As tough as it is to get through, I really do enjoy it. Obviously, it's got like the rape scenes, which are it's horrendous, obviously, and the animal stuff is tough as well. Um, but unlike a lot of them tougher to watch horror films, I find it's a lot of shock value and not a lot of substance. Not for all of them, of course, but I think Cannibal Holocaust does a really good job of storytelling and exploring the characters. And I just think for one of them, like, it's renowned for being tougher to watch. For one of them type of films, I think it's really effective, and I do really love Cannibal Holocaust as a film, as tough as it is. And some of the stuff's very questionable, obviously, but it is one of the rougher horror films that I actually really enjoy. And the score is outstanding as well. So this is a must. I think this you should have this in your collection. It's a great release, to be fair. But yeah, Cannibal Holocaust. Right, up next is the Batman. The artwork is by Henry Abrams, and I've got to say, I love that artwork. It's got spot glass to the Batman, which is nice touch, man. And this gatefold, it's a triple record. This gatefold, mate. That's obviously in spot gloss as well, which just looks so good. But yeah, absolutely incredible. Unbelievable job, mate. And then thanks the orchestra as well and names them, which is a really nice touch. And then that's your back cover, like really simple. I think it works, but yeah, very simple. There's your Obi strip. Now, this is coloured vinyl. So you've got first disc, which, as far as a Batman disc goes, that's perfect, isn't it? Let's be honest, you should have a black record. You've got disc 2, which is sick. And then disc 3 is the Riddler, which, yeah, absolutely stunning. I adore the score to this film as well. The film, upon rewatch, not so much. It's still good, but I see a lot more flaws with it. But the score is absolutely stunning. I listen to it so much, to be fair. So yeah, this was a must as soon as I walked out the pictures. But yeah, the Batman. Right, up next is Silence of the Lambs. The score by Howard Shore is absolutely stunning. The artwork is by Rich Kelly, which, as simple as it is, I absolutely love that front cover. Back cover is obviously really simple. This gatefold, though, quite a nice contrast from the front and back cover, to be fair. Yeah, proper love that, to be honest. You get liner notes, which has got some nice artwork in as well. So it looks cool. And then I only have the black record on this, which it does look sick because of the centre labels. The black and gold looks stunning, like. But they've got like the Death Head Moth variant, and the swell is unbelievable. To be fair, so I kind of do want to pick that up. If that comes up for a decent price, I will swap that out for that because it's an unbelievable release. But the score to this is absolutely stunning. Again, gets a lot of playtime from me. But yeah, Silence of the Lambs. Right up next, you've got Tim Burton's Batman from 1989, and this is easily my favourite Batman, and Michael Keaton's my favourite Batman as well. I think it's just a perfect Batman film, man. It's when Batman got dark, and I love the tone of this Batman film. The artwork is by Killian Eng, and the front cover is great, but for me, that back cover just captures Burton's Batman perfectly. I think that's absolutely incredible. And then you've got that gatefold, which the gatefold's nice, man. Probably would have liked a Batwing, to be fair. That would have been pretty cool, but yeah, it's still nice. Very nice gatefold. Then you've got Obi Strip there, which just love the addition to them. I wish Waxworks included them, to be fair. And this is just a black variant. I think because I end up buying a lot of my Mondo stuff over here because shipping and import and stuff, I end up with a lot of the black variants. But there's a black and purple variant of this, and it's absolutely stunning. So I think I need to just start ordering Mondo directly from the site because some of their exclusives are great, to be fair. This is a score by Danny Elfman, and to me, it's one of my favourite scores as well. It's so nostalgic growing up because this is my Batman, basically. So yeah, absolutely incredible release, and yeah, it's one of the better scores as well. I have this on quite a lot as well. But yeah, Tim Burton's Batman. Right, up next is Over the Garden Wall. The artwork is by Sam Wolfe Connolly. Now, I've got to be honest, this popped up. There was a record shop in Leeds had this on sale for like 19 quid or something. Might have been Cash, actually, Cash Records, I think. And I hadn't actually watched the show, but I just know how sought after this was. So I picked this up on the off chance that I liked it, and if not, I could always shift it or trade it for something that I actually wanted. So I didn't actually really realise what I was picking up, and then in between it getting delivered and ordering it, I watched the show, and it's an incredible watch and an incredible score as well. It's got such a good, like, spooky feel to it. It's amazing. That's your front cover, that's your back cover, and then that's the gatefold, which that spot gloss looks so fucking good. It's so nice, man. But yeah, this is like such a good, creepy little cartoon. You actually get a booklet, which is cool, but it's got the sheet music in, which is such an amazing touch, to be honest. Yeah, so that's an amazing touch, to be fair. That's your Obi strip, and then this record as well, just absolutely stunning. And that's your back label. So yeah, I think I did maybe paid like 21 quid with postage for this, and honestly, that's one of my better buys because it's an incredible score, and it goes for silly money as well. So I don't know how they had that on sale, and it was that variant as well. So yeah, I'm happy I just took the gamble with that because it's a great pickup. And if you can get hold of it, which I think they've restocked it since I picked it up, so you might be able to get hold of it, or it might have dropped in price. But if you get the chance, you should definitely pick it up because it's an honestly stunning score, and the release is amazing as well. I think it's a must for any collection, really. Right, up next, you've got the absolute masterpiece by John Williams, which is Home Alone. Like, absolutely unbelievable score, obviously. Everyone knows that. The artwork is by Andrew Kolb. Now, this front cover especially is amazing because obviously, see the stuff in the window. The house is nice and brightly lit. If you flip the dust jacket, everyone's out. amazing little interactive front cover, I guess. But yeah, so that's your front cover. That's your back cover. But this gatefold, mate, just like a run through the house with all the traps and stuff. Such an amazing release, man. Honest to God. Then you've got Obi Strip, of course. Then you have liner notes, which again, really interesting read. Let's see what this is, right? So you've got green. I think you can probably all guess what the next one's going to be. But the centre labels are like the thermostat, which is amazing, to be fair. So you've got that. And then you have red. Absolutely incredible release that needs to be in everyone's collection. I mean, if you're not putting this on through December, you're really not celebrating Christmas, are you? Let's be honest. This needs to be honest, this needs to go on when you're wrapping presents. It's just the epitome of Christmas, really. Yeah, can't wait for December. Yeah, absolutely incredible release, and it's definitely one of Mondo's best releases. I'm pretty sure this is quite tricky to get hold of now, but yeah, you absolutely need to pick it up. It's an amazing all round release, but the score itself is obviously absolutely incredible as well. So yeah, it needs to be in everyone's collection, man. Right up next is Jurassic Park. The artwork is by JC Richard, and I've got to say, man, like I think the tone of this artwork is completely off for the film, because even that scene in the film is quite a happy, like it's a very happy scene, and I just think tonally that reads like very dark, very just dull, really. The artwork's nice enough, like, but I think it's a mad choice for Jurassic Park when you've got something as iconic as Jurassic Park. Like, I'll show you the Obi strip in a second. I think that's the direction you need to go in, really. That's your gatefold there, which it's slightly busy, but obviously you get the T-Rex, you get the gates. That's pretty iconic, to be honest. This is the Obi strip though, and like that screams Jurassic Park. Everything about that is just Jurassic Park. That colour scheme alone. I think you need to include something like that on the artwork, because yeah, man, it's such a stark contrast to the film, I think. But yeah, you get liner notes about the music of the film. Quite a cool read, to be honest. And I have the green variant, which is I really like that colour green, to be honest. It's nice, man. I don't like a solid colour. I like translucent colour records way more. Um, and then the next one's exactly the same, really. But I like that centre label with the T-Rex skeleton. That's quite cool. But yeah, just obviously it's a John Williams classic, in it. Let's be honest, it's absolutely iconic. You should, if you're a fan of the film, you need to have this because it sounds stunning as well. It's an amazing score. But yeah, Jurassic Park. Up next is the Iron Giant. The artwork is by Jason Edmiston, which Jason Edmiston's an absolutely incredible artist. This is my favourite kids film as well. I absolutely love the Iron Giant. The score's unreal as well. But that's your front cover. That's your back cover. This gatefold is... Look at that. It's such a shame. Like, I need to frame that, man. I need a second copy just to have that, because that is absolutely perfect. Absolutely love the Iron Giant, man. You get nice little 12 by 12 print, which is absolutely stunning. And then I haven't got an Obi strip, but I've got a hype sticker, which is cool. This was a second-hand pickup, so I don't know if this comes with an Obi strip or what, but absolute nightmare, mate. These are just pressed on black vinyl. That's your centre label, though, which is absolutely glorious, to be fair. And then you have that side, and that's your second centre label. But yeah, absolutely incredible film. It's easily my favourite kids film. I absolutely love The Iron Giant. And yeah, Jason Emerson working on that's perfect for me because he's one of my favourite artists. So yeah, incredible release, great score, and you should definitely pick it up if you get the chance. Right, up next is Coraline. This is the latest repress. I've been after this for so long, mainly because of how much my daughter loved Coraline, to be honest. So I really wanted to add this to the collection, and she was pretty excited when it turned up. But yeah, the score's amazing, but the film's incredible as well, to be honest. The artwork is by Michael DePippo. You've got that front cover, which, gotta be honest, I don't love the artwork anyway, really. You've got that and that. Yeah, it's not my style of artwork, to be honest. I would have liked a bit more because again, there's so much good imagery in Coraline. But you've got Obi Strip. For some reason as well, man, this will not go down. This is just such a stubborn record sleeve. Just some liner notes there, and gotta be honest, mate, the mock-up for this looked so much better. I'm not one who's too asked about it. I haven't bothered sending an email or anything, but that is not what the mock-up looked like whatsoever. This is basically just a translucent pink, which is still sick. I'll still take it, but that is not even close. I think the mock-up was like a galaxy, and obviously you look at that, it's got a few little swirls in, but it's so weak, man, compared to what was shown. But again, it is what it is. It's about what's on the record, obviously, and it's still nice enough, but it just isn't what they shown really. You got that, and then button center label, which is pretty good shout, that, to be honest. But yeah, really good score, and I've been waiting for this to get repressed for quite a while, so I was very happy to pick this up. And yeah, even with the mock-up looking so different, it's still a sick record to have in your collection, so I'll take it. Right, and finally, last up for my Mondo collection is Alien. The artwork is by Killian Eng. Now, that artwork, especially the front cover, is absolutely stunning. And then you've got that back cover, which I think is perfect, man. I think it's great. And then you've got that gatefold there, which is just perfect in it, let's be honest. Then you get, I don't know, it's not, I think it might be a 12 by 12, to be honest, because it's just got your thank yous and your credits on the back, so it's not liner notes. Nice little addition though. Now, I picked this up from Discogs, and I think I paid about 40 quid for it or something, and this is not one that pops up for a decent price very often, and I think it was listed as the black pressing, and then I got sent that absolute beauty, which does not go for £40, I'll say that. So that was a proper win. But I've been after the Alien score for so long, so that was even a black pressing was more than welcome. But yeah, the fact that I got sent this was just an outstanding bonus, to be honest. Stunning score. Obviously, if you get the chance, not that you need me to sell it, obviously, but if you get the chance to pick it up, you should definitely pick it up. It's an unbelievable release and definitely one of Mondo's best. But yeah, Alien. Right, so that was my Mondo collection. Not the most extensive, and barely any horror there, to be honest. But they're all sick releases, really, aren't they? Really nice. So yeah, it deserves to be showcased. And me part 2 will be Mondo/Death Waltz. I have actually got one more Mondo release, but it's part of the Halloween box set, and the rest of them are Death Waltz. So I'm just going to show that as a box set in the next video, because I've got the 2013 original pressing of Halloween, which Mondo put out, which is absolutely stunning. But I want to show them with the rest of I want to show that with the rest of the Halloween box set, so I'll just do that next time. But yeah, nice one for checking the video out. If you did enjoy it, like it, share it round, subscribe to the channel and all that. That would be massively appreciated. And yeah, see you next time. Nice one.